Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, SHAMAIWAN, HAITIANS, to the elders and apostles, great millstone, shalom to my Akim, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this bound captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with a super quick lesson. This lesson was inspired by a video that I had done, I believe yesterday, and where I was going into, basically the people or the masses of people's or the average person's depression and being fed up with how society is. Why the hell?
Okay, because this world
with depression and being fed up with society, because there are people saying, oh, I don't like how I have to constantly just work and I never get any time for myself and stuff like that, which that's not how we're supposed to be living. We're not supposed to be living, our lives are not supposed to be dependent on making someone else a bunch of money, and then, spending what little crumbs that we make on ourselves just to continue to go to work, where a lot of people, they, compared to, I guess, 20-30 years ago, they had more time for themselves as well as taking care of themselves. But this is the reason why I'm doing, because children have been a victim of that as well, because lots of or more specifically, one thing that I did notice was this so-called Middle Eastern woman that had pointed out prior, where she said her husband works like all the time. He doesn't even have time for his kids. And the thing is that one of the most important things, which the reason why I'm saying what she said, is because comparatively, if you really think about it, I would rather take parenting advice from a Middle Eastern person rather than an American, because America does not know how to raise kids, and which is the reason why I'm making this video, because in America, their idea of raising kids is just setting them off to school and letting the school teach them and instill values into their mind, where nothing that the parents, especially the father does not get any opportunity to teach his children damn near anything, more times than not, which leads to the people, okay, or the general public of people, basically suffering, in the sense of, now you are following this self-destructive belief where everyone thinks that whatever Esau put, Slacky, I was about to say what it actually was. Basically, whatever Esau puts, which is that, what's it called? I was about to say it again. Fuck. Alphabet. Yes, that's it. Alphabet mindset. That is basically how the children are currently being raised up. And even the whole conservatives, as well as other people, complain and say that, why are you guys teaching my kids this? Why are you putting these alphabet books in the stuff when I don't want my children to be learning this or interacting with this or even knowing about this type of stuff. All right. So as a result of that, this is where most of the children's values are being instilled, and it is at school where most of the things, which is why a lot of or some parents, all right, do a good job when they actually go out of their way to put their children in private schools, because at the very least, let's say if it's like a Christian private school, that's better because, well, no, not Christian, Slocky, that's actually worse, but you get the point. Basically, if you put them in a private school, they're less likely to be indoctrinated in that type of alphabet mindset. So, but still, you should be, as it says in Proverbs 22 verse 6, train up a child in the way he should go, when he's old, he will not depart from it. So you, at the end of the day, if you have children, you should still be teaching your children the proper way that they should be, thinking. Okay, you shouldn't be allowing Esau to indoctrinate them to thinking the way that Esau wants them to think, right? And that's another problem, where you have these freaking teachers, all right, that are alphabet people themselves, and they are trying to push their beliefs onto your children. Because the thing is, the alphabet side, okay, of Babylon, they don't want to have children, and they rarely have children. As a result of that, they put these positions in school, in teaching schools and administration, and they put it in your children or the other side's children's curriculum, and indoctrinate them into the things that they want them to do, because they want to make them accept them, and so in down the line in the future. All right, so Baruch chapter 3 verse 8, behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. And it's another thing that the brother had shown me in this lesson, this precept. I got it from him. You have to give him the credit. But yeah, this is a very beautiful thing, because yeah, we are subject to payments, and like that is one of the main reasons, now more so than ever, that people are basically zombies. Which, let me get that. Revelation chapter 9 verse 6. And in those days men seek death, and shall not find it, and shall desire to die, and death shall flee from them. Okay, so you have these people. I think, hell, there was even some, I think this one, there was some of these people or women or whatever, just people in general, I guess, that were literally saying that they don't even want to live anymore. Like they hate living, because there's nothing to gain out of it. And in all honesty, yes, like if you are in this situation, you don't have YAHAWAH, then of course, she was the one that was saying, she doesn't even want to live anymore, because life isn't like what you're gonna be living just to make money, and to make someone else rich, and then you don't get to enjoy any facet of it. So you keep on working until you get old, and then when you can't work anymore, then that your whole life just flashed by your eyes, and you didn't even get to do anything that you wanted to do. You didn't have the money or resources to have a family of your own and whatnot. So this is the miserable situation that these people are in. And well, now, as of right now, yeah, she can, or a lot of these people are definitely capable of just ending it. Which I'm not saying that they should, maybe they should, but the main thing is just that in general, like I'm not saying that this is the going on right now, but I'm basically trying to say that it's going to get even worse. So there's going to be an actual worse time where people are going to actually seek death when they won't be able to to die. All right, which it seems like this is it, but the funny thing is that it's going to get worse. That's what I'm trying to get at. All right, so now moving on, Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12, as for my people, children are their oppressors, and women ruled over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths. Once again, the main takeaway is to understand that that as the scripture saith, but you have to understand the source of it. The primary source of it is Esau Edom. Okay, which I think that I don't remember. Oh, I was watching a video actually where they were explaining how in I think the 60s, 50s, or whatever, or 40s to 1970s, I think, or 80s, for so-called black families, they were basically encouraged to not have the man in the house because they needed welfare. All the welfare things, they were intentionally set up to split apart the families. So when if the family is not doing well financially, then instead of setting it up and saying, okay, the mother and the father has to be in the house together, and you guys will get welfare. What they didn't say was if there is no working, if there is a working man in the thing and he is not providing, you will not get any welfare. They specifically set it up or worded it that way so that if there is a able-bodied working man in the household and he's working at the very, let's say he's working at best case scenario, all right, but the money that he's making is not enough to provide for his family, and that's when they like, okay, well, welfare will give me more money, so you need to leave so that we can get the welfare money. And as a result of that, that's what is leading to this society of women not wanting to just have put their husbands on child support, then getting welfare and all that stuff like that. That is destroying the so-called black families. All right, so as a result of that, like, these are the things that oppress. This is how the women and the children rule over them and oppress them. All right, it's not literally, it's because that's how Esau set his society up to be, where he could have he should have said, you a family needs to be together and you guys will get the thing. But of course it's Esau, Edom, the devil, and he doesn't want us to be together. He doesn't want us to be united, so that's why he splits us up. Now Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 54, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother and towards the wife of his bosom and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. Which, once again, as a result of these of the family being split up, there's no time for children, once again, to really learn from their parents or to spend time with their parents. Because one thing, again, funny, I'm saying this because I'm learning or I'm hearing these from these Middle Eastern or other nations of heathen nations, because this is the closest thing to a sensible and it's like a righteous way to live that you will ever be able to hear. And it's the fact that parents should be, mother, father, whatever, should be spending just normal time, not just leaving kids in front of a TV screen or giving them iPads or something like that to make them shut up and whatnot, just to get them out of your hair. You're supposed to be actually spending time talking to them, saying, hey, how was whatever, and actually going through and teaching them, which is not what is going on in this society, primarily because Esau is the one that set stuff up to be this way. He's always setting these norms to be where he can put the philosophies and values that he wants to, while the parents are struggling, constantly working, and are too tired to take time out of their day to talk to their children. Okay, so yeah, as a result of that, this is where we have this whole iPad children generation, and just kids just either being raised by schools and whatnot, and parents just not giving a damn about them. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abad, Babal, and Shalom.